G'day guys, welcome back to the Aussie Gooner channel. And yes, this is my reaction, review, whatever the fuck you want to call it, for the game that just went, gone, never be forgotten, between Arsenal and Newcastle. Look, I'll be honest guys, I was not fucking keen to see us fucking play Newcastle. This was the game that fucking worried me, this one here, right? And the North London derby comes and goes, right? Excuses, red cards, all that out the fucking window. The derby came, the derby went, and it was all done and dusted. Gone in 60 seconds. See you later. Now, with that behind us, and the importance of this fucking game, right? We travel to Newcastle. Not an easy place to fucking go. I understand that. New manager, new owners. Actually, first new owners, new manager, right? New belief, energy, and with Newcastle fans being fucking the fans they are, there's a sense of fucking we can do this. Our boys go out there with everything to fucking play for. Every fucking thing to play for, right? The top 4 finish, right? Which is overachieving, and I've said it a million times, fucking overachieving for this fucking squad, which is all top 6 written all over it. Top 6 written all over it, right? We go out there, and from the fucking get-go, we're a shambles. An absolute fucking shambles. We got the Newcastle players before the game huddling together, having a chat. Our boys are out there on the pitch ready to rumble. Looking like lost fuckers. Looking like they've got no sense of direction or what they're doing on the fucking pitch. Yeah? Looking like they're spent, done, dusted. And what do we get? We get Newcastle pressing the living fucking daylights out of us. They were in ascension. They were all fucking over us. And it was our own doing. Our players were lazy. Our players were slow. And then they go and put a performance in where you're not playing for the name on the you're not playing for the badge, right? You don't want to play for the badge. You're playing for the name on the back of the shirt, where even the name on the back of the shirt is embarrassed now. Your name, the name that your father has fucking given to you, right? For you to carry on. You've tarnished that. You've tarnished your career. You've made it an absolute fucking joke. There's ways to lose games. The game against Manchester City, we played that game, went down to 10 men, but didn't stop fighting, pushed, pressed, just kept on trying, digging away. We didn't give up. We lost the game. The better team won. Whatever you want to say. Whatever. But there's a way to leave. You leave with your head held high. But what did we do? We went in there and absolutely capitulated. You know what I mean? And to be honest, what shits me the most is that apparently these are Arteta's men, right? These are Arteta's boys. These are his players. They've hung him out to fucking dry. I know I'm not Arteta in, Arteta out. You guys all know me. Don't sit on the fence. Call a fucking spade a spade. He does well, fuck that. He does well, I say he's done well. He does shit, he's done shit. But these guys are the ones that he's picked. These guys are the ones that he's nurtured, or whatever you want to call it. And they go out and they put in a performance like, you don't want to play for the club. You don't want to play for the manager. Then what are you playing for? The fucking paycheck? Seriously. Every one of those players. Fucking hell. An absolute shambles. And if you guys have looked at the watch along, Northside LDN and myself do watch alongs together. I was doing a watch along with him and I was saying, this is a dangerous game. Before the game started, this is a dangerous game. I'm worried about it. Why am I worried? Because of the fucking game against Leeds. The game against Leeds was not convincing. Yes, it was 3 points, but I was worried. The performance fucking fazed me. Now, a lot of my boys told me, look, Steve, it's all right. It's 3 points. And I know it's encouragement, don't get down on it. But I did not like what I saw. It was a fucking shambles. Bukayo Saka in this game. Where was you? Emil Smith-Rowe is playing on the wing. Does he even know how to play the wing? Seriously. Does he even know how to play the wing? He didn't even exist in this fucking game. Didn't even exist. And not just him. The only player that I saw making runs was Eddie Nketiah. But we all know why he's doing that. He's doing that to impress his new clubs, the suitors. Because he's like, well, I need to make an impact now. So when my contract's done and dusted, decent teams are going to come and fucking knock on my door. Right? So he's playing so he can fucking find himself a new job. It's almost like he's fucking doing a job interview in a fucking field. He's running around. He's doing as much as he can. Headless chicken. Everyone else, useless. Our midfield was fucking pub toilet door. Defensively, fuck me dead. We see the fucking lineup and Nuno Tavares is in the fucking back line. Yeah. I've been calling for Saka to play left fucking back because he's fucking offering fuck all going forward. Fuck all. But no. He has to play on the right. So we put Tavares on the left, right? We put Tavares on the left and they start fucking running down that side like it's shits and giggles all fucking day. Right? Predictable bullshit. They know he's weak. Instead of fucking shifting it and changing, we stick to the same fucking shit. Tactically fucking inept. Stuck in his fucking ways. No, this is how we play. Dude, sometimes you gotta chop and change. Our fucking team is fucking thin, slim pickings because we decided to get rid of players but not replace them. Now, I know we've got midfielders, we've got wingers, but we can't use Pepe. We're not allowed to use him, right? We can't shift Bukayo Saka in as a fucking left back, which is what I've been calling for, right? We can't do that. We can't chop and change nothing. No. So we chuck on Tavares. We chuck on Gabriel, who was apparently injured. We chuck on Ben fucking White. And that was fucking interesting, wasn't it? This is a guy where I've said, you know what? He's looking better next to Gabriel. He looks stronger next to Gabriel. I'm eating my own words. I fucked up on that one. Because in this fucking game and previous, he's been a fucking joke. He has really dropped levels. Like, I gave shit to Harry Maguire. Fuck, he's making Harry Maguire look fucking good. You know what I mean? They must be fucking sitting together fucking tutoring lessons or some shit. How to be fucktards on the fucking pitch. How not to defend by Harry Maguire and Ben White. Yeah. That's going to make fucking shitloads of fucking money. That one is. Yeah. On Amazon. Takahiro Tomiyasu on the right. Yeah. Takahiro didn't even look 100% in this game. He looked like a fucking shadow of himself. Gabriel didn't look 100%. These players not 100%. And this comes to a point that was made to me by Borche from Football Capital. He goes, look at Liverpool. And this is his point. And it's a valid fucking point. You know, when I hear something good, I'm going to fucking give props to the person who's fucking thrown it at me. He said, look at Liverpool. No injuries this year. Medical staff, physios, all on point, the best they can get. Who the fuck are our medical staff and fucking physios? Because to be perfectly honest, we've had fucking problems with fucking injuries from the get-go. It hasn't fucking been sorted out since fucking Wenger. And what? So now we have to sit here and deal with Takahiro fucking injured, right? And he wasn't 100%. Maximan was fucking having a laugh with him because he was off the pace. Seriously. Ben White fucking White in this fucking game. Can you not just hold your position? Hold the line. Literally hold the line. Stay fucking straight and not fuck up. There was a ball that was put in, a wayward ball into the box from fucking Newcastle that even Aaron Ramsdale has said it's fine, it's on its way. But no, Ben White had to put a fucking boot onto it, didn't he? And off it goes for a fucking corner. Off it goes. What the fuck is that, mate? Are you fucking like, you know, how you going? Well, are you on crack? You know, are you on fucking crack? Is Ben White on crack? Seriously, what's wrong with you? What the fuck's wrong with you? The first goal that was scored, whose boot was on the end of it? What the fuck is wrong with you, mate? I think in Ben White, we've got ourselves the new Mustafi. At least Mustafi put in a fucking harsh tackle from time to time, hurt cunts. You know, and then went, that shit. No. Ben White, on the other hand, either hit the deck looking for a card, leaving us exposed, or scoring own goals, or out of position. Right? Wayward passes. Yes, he's not 100% fit, but even when he was, he hasn't been good for a while. And I was singing his praises at the start of the season because I could see what he was about. He has really dropped levels, but he's not the only one. Now, I'm focusing on him now because he's giving me the fucking shits because that's not how you defend. But he wasn't the only one. Bukayo Saka in this game, and not just this game. Where the fuck were you? You have to play the right wing because you've got, you know, you're going to move forward, you're going to give us an attack, you're going to open up play. Where the fuck were you? Martin Odegaard in this game was tracking back as far as the defenders to pick up a ball. That's how far I had to track back. He's supposed to be the fucking captain. Why aren't you barking orders at these boys, screaming at him, getting at him? Now, I wish I was on the sideline to see if he did or didn't, because I didn't see it. He might have. But there was nothing in this game. No energy, no desire, no passion. And this, for me, stems from And Steve's saying the same fucking thing. Ozzy Guinness says the same thing because it's a fact. Newcastle, as an example, what did they change? The owners? Then they changed the manager. They told him, do what you can with these players and we'll back you. Try to top up this fucking squad, right? Now, this new manager knows that these guys are fucking serious. So he's making a case for himself. He's making a case and saying, look what I can do with bare minimum. Think about holding on to me the next couple of years. These players know that these new fucking owners are not fucking about because they've come in and said, we want to win. We're buying this to win, not to make money. We got money. We want to win. So they're all making a case for their positions. Please don't get rid of me. Look, I love Newcastle. That's what they're doing. So they're playing for their positions to stay at the club because they know this club is going to go somewhere. Our owners have come out and said, oh, we're ahead of schedule. Are we making a fucking kitchen? Did you just build a new kitchen and say, oh, boys, we're ahead of schedule. Let's go down to the fucking pub. Because that's what the fuck happened against fucking Tottenham. And it's exactly what happened against Newcastle. We're ahead of schedule. We're ahead of schedule. You fucking mugs. Our owners do not instill a winning mentality because they don't have one. They don't care if we win or lose. As long as we stay profitable, as long as new shirts come out, as long as everyone keeps buying the merch, as long as they can fucking have all the marketing shit in the Emirates, right? And sell, they're happy to do that. It's up until we tarnish it. It's up until all these fucking fans go into the fucking stadium and tarnish it and say, fuck this sponsor, fuck this sponsor, fuck this sponsor, and make that the chant. That these sponsors are going to stick around and keep paying money to Arsenal. If all we hear in the stadium in the Emirates saying, fuck Adidas, fuck Adidas, fuck Adidas, or fuck this or fuck that, right? You think they're going to want to stick around? No. They're going to say, well, you got to control your fans. How are you going to control 60,000? You're going to close the gate, you're going to close the doors to the Emirates? Close them. Because watching football like that, ahead of schedule. So what? You said you're ahead of schedule, right? Yeah? This is a top 6 team. I know it's a top 6 team. But I don't want my boys to fucking drop points like that. Not like that. They lay down like some sort of fucking, like a fucking mongrel or fucking something. You get in the fucking ring, mate. And I get in the ring. You go down, you get hurt. You get hit. You get hammered. I get hit. I've got hammered. Look at my fucking nose. Right? And you don't stop. You keep going. You keep driving. You keep drilling. And you go down when you can't fucking get the fuck back up again. But you don't stop. You keep digging. You keep hammering. You keep trying to fight your fight. You impose yourself. You say, I'm not going down. And if I go down, I'm going down because there's nothing else I can do. But you impose yourself. You get in his face. You sit there and say, is that it? That all you got? That was your best? All right. Let's do this for fucking 4 rounds. See how long you can go for. Then we're going to see what I can fucking do. You know what I mean? You put the fear of fucking God into the guy that's in front of you. It's the same thing you do on a pitch or anything that you want to do. And what do I get? We're ahead of schedule. We're ahead of schedule. Mikel Arteta gets his new contract. And I'm not against. That's fine. Top 6 team. And they fucking picked him. They fucking picked him, not me. Right? They needed someone who wouldn't complain and would take the brunt of all the bullshit and be the focus of all the fucking shit that's been happening with Arsenal, not them. That's what they need. A poster boy to say, it's not us. Now, rip the poster, look behind it. Look who's holding the fucker up. Know what I mean? And they down tools because they're ahead of schedule. Ahead of schedule. Now, look, don't get me wrong. With that sort of mentality, I don't think they deserve to be in the Champions League. It would be a mockery of that fucking competition to have that Arsenal come and fucking face teams that well-deservedly should be in there. I don't want to go and compete in a fucking in a league where I've got no chance whatsoever. And my owners aren't coming in and trying to put in a winning mentality for this club. What's the point? To go out there and get fucking pumped by Bayern Munich? Huh? Just, remember that? It'll be worse now. It'll be worse now. Arsene Wenger was at the helm. He understood football. Better manager, better coach than fucking Arteta. Hands down. He didn't have the personnel because he didn't know how to recruit because he was being a dumb fuck. He was being a dumb fuck. Wenger was being a fuckwit. He could have had players, but he was being a prick. But he's a better manager than fucking Arteta was. Emery shits on him all day. And why didn't they back him? Because he came out and said it. He came out and said they're not backing me. And they ousted him. So, look, guys, I'm not top 4, whatever. I said at the start of the season we're a top 6 team. And I told everyone, football capital no, bits and bobs, I go, he will not get fired. If he makes, if he can get to the top 6, he won't be fired. They'll sign him up again. And they did. It's exactly what they'll do. Because this is how business works. I know this sounds shit, but I'm involved with a massive American firm. And they're not bad. They're very good. But they're a business, so they work like a business. This is progress for them. You understand? This is you meeting your quota. You get me? You needed to make, European football, Europa League. You needed to finish in the top 6. He's done it. Big tick. Good enough for us. Kreonkes' dreams are this big. They just want to keep it revolving. Don't worry, there'll be new shirts out there. There'll be new kits, new shirts, new merchandise, stickers, all that shit, and everyone's going to lap that up. All of you's falling for it. Everyone in London, everyone in England falling for it. Go to the games. I'm not saying don't. Go. Watch the game. But make your voices heard. If you're not happy with this, if you want more from your fucking club, say it, scream it, yell it out. Don't just sit there and accept it and then come out and say, oh, and be upset. Man up to it. Stick together. Enough of this Arteata in, Arteata out crap. Wake up to the bigger picture, the cancer that's in our club. If you guys fucking get together and you unite, you won't be fucking exposed as being fucking idiots. You'll be a fan base. You'll be a fan base. You can't sit there and fight amongst each other. It's called divide and fucking conquer. They get in there, they throw in a fucking little boy like fucking Arteata, and you guys lapped it up. Lapped it up. Oh, it's Arteta's fault. Are you fucking mad? If the boss hired a fuckwit to do a job, and the fuckwit does a fuckwit job, whose fault is it, the fuckwit or the boss? Open your eyes. And don't tell me, oh, the Kreonkes have nothing to do with it. Let me break that down for you guys real quick. Stan Kroenke's worth anywhere between 7.7 to about 8 billion, right? Arsenal Football Club is worth 2.1 billion right now, maybe 2.2, growing. You will never see an interest rate like Arsenal Football Club in any bank. Think about it. I invest 1 billion and it doubles up within what? Donkeys. Just like that. I double my money in a few years. Now that's a fucking bank account that you all want, right? You won't get it. Stan Kroenke's got it. Good business. He can keep his money there. Arsenal doesn't have any debts. His money sits there, 2.1 billion, and it's growing. Growing and growing. Interest, interest, interest. Loving it, right? So now they've got a fucking business worth 2.1 billion now. Stan Kroenke's worth 7.8, 7.9, give or take. What we know, God knows, maybe let's say 8.1, right? Nobody in their right mind who's a billionaire, who has a fucking business worth 2.1 billion is not going to be involved when it comes to hiring and firing a manager. Because it fucks around with their dollars and cents, especially a big chunk of it. Do the math. 8 billion minus 2.1. Now for me and you, 6 billion sounds good. Not for Stan Kroenke. Not for him, not for his fucking son. Look like something out of Bram Stoker's fucking Dracula. Both of them. Leeches. Leeches. It's not about, I'm telling you now, look, it's not about winning the league. It's not about, you want to. I want to. I want owners that are like, we're driving to it. We want to get there. But not tiptoe around it. Not take your time with it. Because we've been taking our time for donkeys. The January transfer window is when I thought, I'm going to see their true colours. And fuck did they shine. And that's why I did the conspiracy theory vid. And you guys got to check it out. And I'm going to fucking put it on the end of this. Check out the conspiracy theory vid that I had. Because it ain't no conspiracy. It's straight facts. They don't want Champions League. Because if they get Champions League, then they're going to be required to invest their own money to keep up. Because then the real frailties and the real cracks in the fucking team will be exposed. They don't want to be in a competition where Arsenal will look a really weak side. They don't want to be there. Because that's when they're going to have to step up, be big boys, and do that kind of shit and say, we got this. You got this. You got yourself a fucking bank account like you won't believe. It's not Arsenal, it's not Tottenham. I couldn't care less about Tottenham. They're not on my radar. They never will be. Never have been. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. We beat them in one North London derby. They beat us in the other. They finished above us. Well done. They gauge their season by finishing above Arsenal. I'm gauging my season with seeing progress, quality football, and trying to fucking fight to the top of the league. That's how I gauge Arsenal. Not in finishing and beating Tottenham. Fuck Tottenham. Like I said in the fucking pod earlier, they ain't seen shit. And they never will see shit. For fuck's sake, Yaya Sanogo's seen more trophies and has more fucking trophies than fucking Harry Kane does. And what? Look, guys, I know it's a bit of a rant. I know this is me coming out and saying what the fuck is going on at this club. But I'm not going to sit there and say, Arteata out, Arteata in, a manager will do everything. You want a manager to come to Arsenal? I want Allegri. Allegri won't come here. He won't come here because these owners don't aspire to win. They don't. They want to take their time with it. No real manager will tarnish his career and come to Arsenal with these owners at the helm. Plain and simple. Okay? So stop FIFA footballing. The right manager, look what Conte's done. Conte won't be there for long. Conte didn't have nothing coming to him. Conte knocked the Tottenham job back the first time and was hoping for a bigger job to come along. Nothing came along. Then he took the Tottenham job. Plain and simple. And if he doesn't get backed by Levy, he's done. He's out. So fuck looking at them as an example. Stop using them as an example. Use Newcastle as a fucking example. Owners come in. Manager gets hired. Players come in. And one of them said, fuck you to Arsenal. Can you pick which one? Fuck. I'm not upset with not making top four. I'm not. Fuck it. Oh well. I didn't put my eggs in that basket, and I don't care even if I did. I don't even care if I did and it didn't work out. I was never confident, really. I was 50-50 on it. I was like, I don't know, still shaky. I'm not convinced. Top 6 team overachieving. Yep. And that's what's happened. But in the way we lost this game, the way we down tools, this is why Man United and Arsenal are in sync. Two massive clubs that have gone to shit. Man United, though, they're looking like they're making the right moves, right? With their appointments. We don't, right? We got a game against Everton and I couldn't care less. I really couldn't care less. The way they played here, they'll do the same thing at Everton. Because Everton now are coming into that game. They need the fucking points. These guys, oh, we're ahead of schedule. Let's go to the pub. You deserve better on Instagram. Oh, we will do better. We have to play for the club. Kiss the fucking badge. Fuck you, prick. Fuck you lot of yous. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. I'm telling you, if it wasn't for some of the saves that Aaron Ramsdale made in that game, it would have been worse. The game against Tottenham, we played better. The first 20 minutes, we knuckled together. We were hammering each other. Yes, we capitulated in the end. Whatever. Went down to 10 men and couldn't handle them. Whatever. But this, where's the excuses here? Fuck off, man. Fuck off. Fuck off. Absolute shambles. And you know what? Everton come along. They're going to come in with desire, passion, a need to win. These guys are ahead of schedule. Look, I hate to say it, guys. The next transfer window that's coming up, that's what I'm looking at. I want to see what the fuck they're going to do, right? What kind of bullshit signings they're going to make. Because that's what it's going to be. Bullshit signings. All fucking day bullshit signings. Plain and fucking simple. Let's see. I want to be wrong. I want to see them invest good money. But let me tell you something. Arsenal can afford to spend out of their own kitty anywhere between 154 to about 190 million. Every season they can spend that. Without Stan Kroenke as giving a cent to Arsenal. Right? That's what they can afford to spend. Let's see what they fucking give him. My gut says 110, 105 million. That's all they'll give him. I guarantee it. Because the longer they take this process out, right, the longer everyone's level will drop. Our expectations will drop, and you guys will all accept it. It'll be accepted. Oh, we're on the path. The path to what? The yellow brick road? This ain't the fucking Wizard of Oz. You know what I mean? Ain't no Tin Man. You know? Fucking hell. This rant's gone for 25 fucking minutes, guys. I don't want to do anyone's head in. I probably have. The whole fucking thing is a fucking joke at the moment. With that loss, that hurt. That loss against Newcastle really pissed me off. Not hurt me, pissed me off. Because everyone down tools. Every single one of them down tools. Everton's coming up. I probably won't do a preview for that. I don't think I will. I will review the game. I do want to see Saka going as left back. I do want to see Pepe start on the right. I do want to see Martinelli on the left. I do want to see Nketiah up front. I do want to see Odegaard in the middle, if not ESR. That's what I want to see. I won't see it, but that's what I want to see. God knows what's happened to Takehiro Tomiyasu. God knows what happens there. Yeah. And this season has gone, it's gone to plan. Top 6, we've overachieved. Guys, look, cheers for coming in. Cheers for looking at the... Fuck, I can't even get it out. Cheers for watching the vid. Thank you for your comments, right? I really appreciate your comments. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate everyone that subscribed. Thank you for supporting this channel. I'm doing the best I can right in Australia. I know it's taken longer for me to do the reaction, but, you know, I'm up at 4 a.m. to watch these games, you know what I mean? And it takes a lot out of me. So thank you for all your support, right? It's muchly appreciated. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes. And comment. Please comment. I love comments. You'll always notice that when you comment, I will respond. I love talking football. And I appreciate every one of my subscribers. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. It won't cost you nothing, right? And you can check me out on Football Capital, Northside LDN. You'll see me on the Armory TV from time to time. You'll see me on Egal TV as well. You know what I mean? I get about a bit, you know what I mean? My opinion, sometimes everyone wants to hear them. But not about popularity. It's all about discussing football and this fucking club. And look, from the Aussie Gooner, it's a thank you and an uru, guys. Uru.